Another position we can talk about is something called hip rest. If you've played cymbals before, some people call it V, some people call it cradle. A lot of people call it a lot of different things. We call it hip rest here. And what it is basically you bring your cymbals up to where your hip bones are. So it's going to be open in a V, which is why we call it, hip rest. It's because it follows those hip bones and makes the shape of a V. A couple things to make sure of. That there's 2 finger width between the cymbals. These cymbals should be in line. They are not currently, so you got to make sure that they line up really well. And then you need to make sure that you're not showing your knots or flaring out, as we would say. So they're not flaring out here. You just see those 2 slits of the cymbal, which is good. Some people might be too shallow in their V or too wide in their V. It really is preferential as to how your V is set, but this is how we kind of do our Vs. The use for this position is really for visuals and for things like that. There's really no notes you can do from this position, but it's definitely a good position to know, especially when we talk about how to flip up and flip down your cymbals. It is a really good position for checkpoints too. So definitely something you want to take a look at. Another thing you need to keep in mind is your elbows here. As you can see, he just adjusted his elbows out a little bit. A lot of people like to tuck their elbows into their sides in this position, but you need to make sure those elbows stay out while we're in this V prep position, this hip rest position.